Boom. Welcome to, I believe this is week number 6 of the 270 Hoops Proving Grounds. As you know, my guy Zach Fleer, 270 Hoops, they do a tremendous job of getting exposure to the young basketball players in Central Ohio. Today is no different. We got a great group of young men assembled. There should be some really good basketball today. But before we get into anything else, and we'll go through a lot with you today, I want to introduce my co-host today. I've been riding solo for the last couple of weeks.
Yes,
I've made
sir.
it through. You
Yes,
feel me?
sir. You've been holding it down too.
But I feel real good about what we're gonna have today. So I want to introduce my co-host for today, Andreas James, a graduate of Independence High School, basketball player.
Hi, hi.
Yeah, I high for sure in the building, definitely. And so Andreas, man, just introduce the people, the world, as we
Yeah,
stream this live on YouTube for these coaches, man. Just explain who you are, what you do, and why
yeah,
you're here today.
yeah. No, absolutely. First of all, Derek, appreciate you having me. And this event getting a little bit of echo, hearing myself a little bit,
It's
but
all good.
um, no, man. I run Nova Village Athletic Club. Like I said, graduate from Independence High School. Went to Tiffin University. That's where I did my undergrad and my grad there, and got into some coaching there as well as
Hmm.
a head coach there, and came back into Columbus and just been involved with youth basketball, ever since then. And so, at the end of the day, man, I just consider myself a gym rat. Why I'm here today, big fan of 270, the staff, what they do, what you guys do, Derek, and for the city as well. And so, just opportunity coming here, see some guys hoop it up, and talk about basketball. Couldn't
Sweet.
think about anything better to do on a Sunday.
Absolutely, no question, man. Well, you played, you
Mhm.
coached, you
Mhm.
talent evaluated, so it's a pleasure for me to have you, man. So we
Yeah.
got a great group today, so it should be a lot of fun for us to be able to call these games. I want to give a quick shout out, man. Not a quick one, but Elevate Basketball Academy, where we
Yeah.
are doing this from today. They've been a gracious host to us, man.
Mhm.
I mean, we're going to get like 8 weeks of this, you know what I mean? And we got
Yeah.
something special coming up next week, and we'll talk about that later on.
Yep.
But Elevate Basketball Academy here in Dublin, Ohio, man, and who've allowed us to do this, and then Score on Air. Shout
Mm.
out to my guy Adam Dale, man, who's doing tremendous things,
Yeah.
helping with live streams and not only basketball but football and a lot of other sports,
Yeah.
hockey and everything
Yeah.
as well. So Score on Air, they're providing a live stream today, and as Zach always does, he talks to young men, let them know the rules for today, and we are going to get started and tipped off with our first game. Now, just real quick, the rules of the proving grounds.
Okay.
So, team number one is going to play team number two. The games are the 13 points. When the team hits 13, they'll have to go to the free throw line to close out the game.
Okay.
If they miss that free throw, they'll go back to the score where they had before. So if you had 10 and you scored 13, get a three, you missed the free throw, you go back to 10. Okay, so team number one will play team number two. Then team number three will play team number four. And then the winner of those two games, as they get the scoring started, let me see, that is team number two, Jay Nervis, the transfer in from North Carolina, who'll be attending at Hilliard Davidson. He was impressed with his first run at the Proving Grounds, and then he gets his start us point.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's interesting with Javen, man. I was checking out his Twitter, and he quoted. He said, not playing around with my food this go around." So it sounds as if he was pleased with his performance the first go around, but definitely wanted to put a stamp on this event today.
I just love it because he's bringing some new energy, some new swagger. You know what I mean? When you talk about a school like Hilliard Davidson, I like to see some of that seasoning there. You know what I mean? And with Jared Fry and his brother Peyton as well, they're going to be a really good team. Looking forward to it. But 5-4, team number two.
Yeah, both teams are coming out extremely active here. So I see some additions here. We got some uh, some guys that's helping out with the refereeing.
Right, right. I'm okay with that. So again, team number the winner of the first two games, team one versus team two, team three versus team four, they
Okay.
will play each other, and then the winner stays on, and the first team to win 6 games will win the Proving Grounds top 20 challenge here
Yep.
today. And I know a lot of you are tuning in, and if there's one name that's inconspicuous today, that's Sean Jones of Gahanna Lincoln. the All-State performer, but he wasn't feeling well today and he wasn't able to join us. So our thoughts and prayers go out to Sean and his family, and I'm sure he'll be feeling well and hopefully in the next couple of days. But we miss you, big guy. You know what I'm saying? Wish you were here.
Absolutely.
All right, so let's talk about some of these players. Now, I want to run through some of the teams uh, and just kind of get your thoughts on, the talent that we're going to see here today as
Yeah,
Devon
absolutely, man.
Simmons
Yeah, majority
throws
of
it
these
down
guys
for
I know.
sure.
Yeah, majority of these guys I know we've both seen. Obviously, some I would know a little bit more just because the ones who played in our program or just seen around as far as open gyms and things or something. But not Javen have already ran the floor, nice two-hand dunk,
Hmm.
open it up with the three. So he's pretty active early right now.
All right, so for team number one, we have Andre Irvin, Stephen
Hmm.
Martin, Jarius Jones, Jason Foster, Josh Whiteside, and Chase Walker. Team number two, Jaden Geis, Tyler Kinberg, Jaden Nervis, Maceo Williams, Javen Simmons, and Cole Fisher. Team number three, AJ Shelton, Ryan Nutter, Makai Bloodworth, Caleb Connard, Amani Lyles, and Sakai Alexander. And team four, Kay Bafford, Tassos Cook, Dalen Swain, Devin Royal, Ahadi Film, and Carter Reese. Can't wait to see team number four. Man, that's a lot of length out there.
So I know you don't have a favorite
No,
because you're
not
just
at all.
looking at the rosters
Yep.
from what you've been seeing.
Hmm.
You had to make your prediction. Who gets the six?
Wow.
I give you time to think about
Yeah, yeah.
it.
Jerry Jones from Detroit on the three. Maceo Williams, the rebound out to Jaden Geis. And Jaden Geis, man, he's been a great performer in these events.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Jaden as well. Playing at Westerville South, averaged 15 points game last year, and I don't think many thought much about Westerville South, right, going into the year, and
No, no, they
they
didn't.
did a lot of good things. I think Jaden is definitely one of the reasons why. So I think he
No.
will definitely be a kid that we will continue to see improve and make plays tonight.
Andre Irvin scored the last basket for team number one to cut the lead to 11-6. Jason Foster the pull up. This is for Chase Walker, the big man underneath.
It's tough.
Man,
Sam one really.
11-8. And Jason Foster, man, in these events, he's really played well, played his role. You know what I mean? He's
Yep.
he knows how to go and get the offensive glass, plays tough defense. His defensive rebound as well, runs the floor. So I like what he's shown in these events as
Yep.
well.
Jason's just really versatile.
Yeah.
From the offensive side of the ball, defensive side of the ball, guarding multiple positions.
All right, Javen Simmons is going to head to the free throw line to close this one out.
Yeah, if he hits this, that'd be what, 8? Yeah, I know he has 7 of the 13 right now. Missing.
And that's the proving grounds right there. They go back to 11.
Yep.
This is what makes these games so interesting, man, because as you know, free throw is still the most important shot in basketball, right? You have to make the free throw to close out these games in your regular high school season as well. So a lot of pressure. All right, Nervous is on the run out.
He is fouled on the 3.
Mm-hmm. I'll take it up top. Geis gets the soft touch.
Like guys getting in the paint, finishing with the left hand and the right hand. Uh, Reminds of Michael Conley Jr. Remember you
I like that. I like
see,
that comparison.
yeah, man. Remember you seeing him play, and when I first seen him play, I wasn't sure which hand he was, just because when he got in the paint, he could finish with either one. So that's definitely a weapon for Geis, and he makes the free throw.
All right, so team two gets their first win.
gotta get that prediction to me before we get too deep, Do.
Say that again.
You got to get that prediction to me too before we get too deep.
Yeah. All right. So after this game, then we'll see. That way, we have seen all the teams play.
Okay. I was just going off of the look, off of the paper.
Yeah, yeah. Let's you know what I mean. Let's give everybody the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But we got some really good players here, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Amani Lyles, man. Let's talk about him for a little bit, man. Just give me your thoughts, man. The size, the athletic ability, the skill set. Talk to me, man.
Man, everything you just said. I got to see him a couple times in high school, and it was the first time I've seen him this year. Super impressive. All the things that you just said. From the games I've been able to watch here in the Proving Grounds, I would definitely say he has to be, if not the top performer in all the events. So to me, if he's not number one, he's definitely in the top three. Is just a guy that's continued to be extremely productive every time out on the court. But it does a little bit of all. He got the nice body, runs the floor. He can shoot the jump shot. You look at his body right now. I mean,
he looks amazing.
Yeah, he looks amazing, man. College ready. So I think he has an opportunity to impact any program from day one.
All right, that's number 35, Mekhi Bloodworth, the transfer in from Kalamazoo, Michigan.
It's a nice looking stroke, man.
Yeah, and he's very athletic. Be heading to the East High Tigers.
Good pass there by Sheldon.
Yeah, Ryan Nutter on the finish.
Wasn't too early, wasn't too late. Hit him right in stride.
Bloodworth on the push now. Good pump fake.
Another good pass.
Yeah, they look for the big man inside. Number 33, Caleb Connor. He's been a good performer at these events as well. Nice size, strong.
Like he was just ready in that sort of like that dunker's position. Hands was ready, knees was bent, sealed his man off and put himself in a position to make a play. Team 3 for me right now so far is defensively have been extremely active.
Devin Royal, number 32. Pick Central, he gets the basket there, and congratulations to Mr. Royal. Got his first offer from Ohio University.
Yes, sir. And that's always a big thing for the young kids. Any offer in general, especially when they get the Division I offer.
Zakai Alexander with the 3.
Zakai is a guy I'm really intrigued with. He missed the whole junior year because of injury, but just a big size guard. Just started to get up and down the court right now. Playing full court, and he's a young senior.
Okay.
Zakai just recently turned 17. So yeah, in that Pick Central program, I mean, definitely a kid to keep an eye on.
That's number 12, Kay Baffert, with back-to-back triples, and they cut the team number 4 cuts the lead to 8-10. Baffert, nothing but net, back-to-back. AJ Shelton pulls up, comes up short.
It's good defense by Royal to switch on that and get a hand up and contest a shot.
And the young man with the ball right now, Tassos Cook, man, he's had a really big summer as well. He missed the 3 there, but he's shown himself to, be ready to play on the next level.
Yeah. Tassos, another kid that fortunately got to see up close and personal, and really good summer, relentless, attacking the basket, which I was most impressed with is his ability to improve on his jump shot.
Right.
And I think from the end of the season to now, that's something that he's gotten a whole lot better at. Not too many guys can stay in front of Tassos, though. And he has the body and the strength to finish at the rim on somebody.
Baffert again. Baffert with 8 of the 10. it back out to Sheldon.
Good move.
Comes up just a bit short, but that was definitely a good move.
Yep.
34, Carter Reese. Carter Reese gets it back. Misses
Yo, that's one of the things from looking at the proving grounds. If we're looking at the person in blue versus the person in white,
it.
everyone on the court is a really good matchup.
Yes, yes. And that's kudos to Zach, man. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? For putting these lineups together and, picking the teams in a way that everybody will have some guards and have some big men, and, you know what I mean? And make it look like a real basketball game.
Yep.
He's a mad scientist when it comes to the hoops in Central Ohio. And this young man is going to be the future right here.
That was big time, man. Team hadn't scored. They had got stuck at 12. And he said, you know what? I'm just going to come down, step up, make a play, see if he can hit the free throw. That's what you want right there, man.
Yes, yes. Amani Lyles, the last 5 points. Team number 3, they get their first win here at the Proving Grounds. And now we'll have team number 2 versus team number 3. All right, so now I'll make my prediction.
Yes, sir.
I'm going with.
Already got mine.
I'm going with team 2.
Give me 3.
Okay.
If you was going 3, I was going to go 2. No disrespect to 1 and 4 because there's ballers out
Everywhere,
here.
right?
Absolutely. Yeah. Just to make it a little bit funner between me and you. That's it.
Yeah. Well, better. I like Sprite I like lemonade for real. Amani Lyles will start us off with another 2-hand flush. Man. I mean, coaches, they have to be, you know what I mean, when you look at this guy. And the thing sometimes, and you know this, Andreas, man, because you deal with coaches on the next level, Maceo Williams triple. You'd love to see him expanding his game, don't you?
Man, absolutely.
But what I was going to say is, in the recruiting game, sometimes, kids they get slept on. They Jade nervous, but they get slept on. The offers don't come in as fast as they want. You know what I mean? And
Yep.
it doesn't mean that player isn't making the necessary progressions. You know what I mean? There's just so many kids in the world, and sometimes it's hard for them to just recognize that. But just talk about some of your experiences with it.
Yeah, man. And the biggest thing I could say is, like, recruiting is not an exact science. And sometimes kids are getting recruited, or college coaches know who they are, scouts know who they are, but they might just not haven't reached out to a player yet and haven't contacted them. So one thing about the college programs, they're not in a rush to put offers out there. They want to make sure that the kids that they offer, they accept the offer.
Yeah, right.
And so,
and they want to be able to do a true evaluation.
They want to do a true evaluation. Absolutely. And so, our motto is at Nova is coaches find talent. And the big thing is the if you're good enough to play at the desired level. For the most part now, with like events like this and scouts and AAU in high school, yes, there's some kids that are going to be stepped on, but for the most part, from my experience, the coaches know who the guys are at least.
A lot falls on the kid as well. If you get, 10, 12, 15 offers, you've got to make a decision of that one school that you want to go to for 4 years as well. So,
And D, I think you're making a good point, and fortunate to be around some kids that being in that situation where they didn't have any offers, then they get multiple offers, and now they're overwhelmed with the texts, with the calls, with the messages, people, and then they get to a point that they want to end it. So I think a lot of kids and families would love to be in that situation, but there's a lot that then comes with that.
I've seen Jay Nervous make a basket or two.
Yeah.
Sheldon and Dice, 2 OCC foes. Good defense from Dice there. Got the block. Makai Bloodworth too. I've seen him. He's got a basket in his game. And one thing that you'll notice about him, man, he's going to eat on the offensive glass. He's not scared to go down there and get his nose, you know, get his nose dirty or bloodied. And Lyles, the triple. Lyles, no rush in his game, composed. You feel me? Lyles.
Lyles gonna get him the 6, man.
Yeah. Fisher, tough
Tested that.
move. Man, okay.
TK.
Tyler Kinberg, flush. 11-8, 11-9. We got a ball game here.
Huge athletic play by.
Okay.
So
He's not even focused on basketball, right?
He's a very talented soccer player. So
He's on the pitch.
yeah.
Lyles. Amani, the first name. Get used to it. He takes team 3. He gets him to 13, and now he'll head to the free throw line. Comes up short. That's going to give team 2 the opportunity, down 11-9. I love any young person that plays multiple sports, Andreas. I'm just a fan of that.
I agree.
The word athlete doesn't mean specialist. It means you can do multiple things. And whether it's, the basketball, football, track athlete, or the soccer, tennis, whatever combination it is, if you are putting your body through those different techniques and skills, I believe it's going to benefit you in the end, no matter whatever sport you choose.
Cross training, man. Yeah, not my area of expertise, but I read enough or stayed at a Super 8. Well, to realize that, getting that cross training and using those different muscles definitely can help with injury prevention.
And another thing, man, is young people, they don't know what they're good at yet. You know what I mean? Like, I look at a kid like Dan Wagner, who's played in some of these events, and last night he had a huge game in the state playoff game, scored a couple touchdowns, had some big plays, you know what I mean? But you just never know. I mean, you give yourself the opportunity and the option, and that's what you want to have with your 4 years of free education. Maceo Williams, the big man, coming down. We still playing 11-9. Kinberg, the triple. Team 2, 12-11. Shelton, the step back.
Good job of creating separation.
Yes. Geis on the push. Semi-break here. Back to Nervous, and they're looking for a good shot. They want to end it right here. Jay Nervous to match up on Bloodworth. 2 transfers, a good defense there from Nutter. I like the vibe here today, Andreas. I like it. You know what I mean? No easy ones.
Oh, this is extremely competitive.
Yes. Bloodworth. Misses that one. Shelton.
Right place at the right time.
Offensive rebound. Guards can rebound too. They don't have to stay on the perimeter.
Sure.
And the free throw. AJ Shelton, team number 3. They get their second win.
Why do you think, on the subject of the multiple sports and kids or families choosing to specialize, why do you think that is?
I believe that we are in a new time. The advent of the internet, the ability for everybody to be able to reach out so instantaneously to people. And I just believe that people want to invest in a sure thing or a guarantee, which we know that there's no such thing.
Yeah.
But they feel like if they can put enough time, enough money into that one thing, that, hopefully there's some fruits on the labor of the other side. But what my kickback would only be is, what if you've got a basketball player who's not getting the offers that you think, but he's very quick, very fast, has a good athletic frame to him, and he's never once touched the track. And then you finally get him out there as a senior, and he
Yeah,
goes 1074 and places third in the state. You know what I mean? And now you're like, wow, what if we'd have done this for 4 years? You know
yeah,
what I mean? Because
yeah.
track and field is my expertise. I love calling these basketball games, and I'm out there on the football fields every Friday night as well. But you know, I love being a part of all of it. You know what I mean?
I think there's a fear factor in
AJ
place as
Shelby,
well.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Go
think a
ahead.
lot of families, and so I just think they think their kids are going to get behind um, in a given sport, and I don't think people really thought like that back in the day. You just played the sport you was in, and
Right.
you had the skills and the talent. You excelled in it regardless. So
Andre Irvin, nice move.
it's a good pass.
hmm Josh Whiteside for team number one. He has a great looking frame as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, I'm proud of Josh. Just from a year around this time, I think Josh was a lot heavier.
hmm
During the year and only got to play half of that season, but been really working on his body. This is the best I've seen him. Seen his body.
Jason Foster. And that's your guy right there, Zakai
That's the
Alexander.
guy. 5 field goals in this game, and 4 of them been threes. So yeah, both teams are trying to get to 13
hmm
the Golden State way.
Right. It's what I call 2020 basketball, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But I still love to see players who run the game inside out.
absolutely,
Right?
absolutely.
You can't be afraid to go down in the post, and you got to learn moves down there, and be able to maneuver your way for a basket.
Yep.
So
I think especially if you're a kid with size, be able to score at all the levels.
yes,
When you have a size advantage, and you see the best guys in the game, they have a size advantage. They're still going to post up on the block. They're
yeah,
going to post up in the mid post, and just because they're 6'7", 6'8", or um, this thing they call now big guard. You know
right,
what I mean?
right. Yes, they do. Absolutely.
Where a lot of these big guys, man, they're not getting things done
Jones,
inside.
different.
At the end of the day, it's just about being productive.
hmm
Have to find a way to be productive.
And you can still have a skill set. You can be a big guy and still learn how to dribble and still learn how to shoot the
Absolutely.
three. But
Well, you have to nowadays.
yes,
Yeah.
definitely. But
Yep.
if you can be dominant 15 feet and in, be dominant
Be
15
dominant,
feet
15
and
foot in. Yep.
Good shot there from Ryan Nutter, team three. Irvin looking to work on Sheldon. Dr. Jones. And Jarius, man, he's had a great summer as well, hasn't he?
Jerry's half. Yeah, my once again, these guys are not NBA players, but my NBA comparison to him is like Evan Turner, man.
He
Just a
is.
big guard,
hmm
in between game, can hit the open one. Um, More shifty than quick and fast.
Yep.
Um, Likes to post up smaller guards.
And like Evan, who was not a traditional point guard, you still trusted him in crucial moments with the basketball
Yeah.
to make the right decision.
Yep.
And I think that's where Jarius is. He's going to be really valuable to the handle this coming up season.
I'll never forget that year at Ohio State, and I heard the rumors of them moving Evan to the point guard. I'm like, what? And then watching the exhibition game against Walsh College, and no, out the gate, I mean, they figured out how to do it. Yeah. It's 10-10, man.
Yeah.
This is a really competitive game here.
This team won. They want to get their first win as well.
Yeah. You don't want to go down 2, and if you go down 0-2, you got to sit
Right.
the next
right.
2 games.
Yes.
So I think that's another part of the genius with the proving grounds.
Let's talk about the format and what you like from it as well. Zakai Alexander again, the basket. Yep.
Yeah, like I said, man, Dio, man, we old school, man. And so just the old school, it's almost like, this is a formal event, but it's kind of informal as well. when you create a scenario where winning matters. And so this is first to a certain amount of games. And like I said, if you lose, man, and you got to sit 2 games, I mean, that's tough. But me and you both know, like, back in the day, going to the programs,
Yes.
playgrounds,
Yes.
you got there and you lose, you might as well go home, especially if you wasn't a big man,
Right.
because you wasn't going to get picked
Picked
up.
up. Yep. Caleb Connor, the big
Yep.
man. Speaking of it, he hits the free throw, and Team Three they get their third victory.
Third,
But you're right, man. We used to call it 21. You know what I
21.
mean? And not often played with 5-on-5, but that's what
Mm-hmm.
makes this so good. You
Yep.
have to be able to trust your teammates. Who's hot? You only go into 13. You know
Yep.
what I mean? We
Yep.
seen K Baffert hit 8 points in a row. You know what I mean? That's a you know.
When I do my training session, especially if I have a small group, 3, 4, maybe 5, we do it, man. I had the kids play 21,
Hmm.
and I can't tell you how much the skills we work on, the dribble, the passing, the shooting, it all comes out in 21.
Yes.
You got 2 guys on you. You don't have a coach telling you how to beat a double team. You got to figure it out,
Hmm.
And so a lot of your instincts, your ability to compete, a lot of that stuff comes out in 21. And like I said, reflecting back to the proving grounds, I think the proving grounds bring that type of basketball as well. They go into the hole and getting fouled.
Yes.
You don't get a free throw. That's the same thing back in the day. Like, you're gonna have to shoot a jumper. You ain't finishing at the rim.
Yep.
You have to check that ball up top because we're not gonna allow you to finish at the rim, and so
No easy ones.
no easy ones. Best way to sum it up.
Yep.
No easy ones.
Ahaji Theon looking to take it out for Team 4. Tassos Cook. Talk about Ahaji Theon, man. So athletic. He's going to play at the next level as well. Incredible student. But he just
Yeah.
continues to grow.
He reminds me, man, and I do a lot of these remind me because talk to a lot of college coaches, and every kid is different, but it's sometimes able to kind of connect you with a
Right.
kid. But he reminds me a lot of Sam Towns' progression.
Okay.
Their game is not the same, but if you remember Sam Towns at Pickerton Central, it really wasn't until his senior year
Ryan
where he
Nutter.
really started to put his stamp on the game from a productive standpoint. Up to then, we were like, man, Sam, he's talented, but that's when he really started to put together. And I think ET is the same way. I think he had a very good summer. I think he's in the process of having a extremely good senior year. And his ceiling is extremely high, man.
It is. Royal.
Get the first 2.
Alexander, he's been hot. In and out, but on target.
I like the way he's looking, though. From the time off, coming out the injury, I really like the way that he's looking.
I mean, he looks better in this event than he did in the one previously that he played in as well. So I think his confidence is coming back as well.
Confidence is coming back. He's probably getting up and down the court a lot more, getting a rhythm.
Caleb Connor, good move. Strong.
Yeah, that was a lot of contact on that one.
Yeah.
When he played through it, there was a lot of contact. And think about ET, a kid like that move when his body fell out. I mean, that's going to be an and one. But the idea to be able to take the guy off the dribble, get in the paint,
Yes.
that stuff hard to
has the
teach.
natural explosion.
Yep.
And I like that he attacks on the defensive end as well. Good move there.
Yeah, patience.
Yep.
Against Amani, Amani's not going to give up an easy bucket, but
And
that
he's
just
going to challenge you.
he's going to challenge you. So good patience by ET. Let him go by you. Shot fake, finish with the left. Then he gets the rebound on this end. And here's the ability to push it down the court and make a play to another kid that's going to has a lot of upside.
Alexander again. He's got a good lather too, man. He's really playing hard out there. Cook. Bang.
It's a big shot.
Knockdown, yeah.
Yeah, it's a huge shot.
7-7.
I mean, one thing I would love to see, especially for the teams that's been sitting a game or two, Just find a way to be disruptive defensively.
Hmm.
I think one of the ways you can do that is just picking up full court, especially that team that's played what they already at their
Three
third.
games, yeah.
Yeah, man. Try to get into their
Cook.
legs and pick them up full court.
Tassos with a couple back-to-back baskets there, the triple and then the pull-up.
Yeah.
Fresh shoe game from Tassos Cook today.
What are you rocking out there?
I don't know, they colorful.
The Rainbow Brights.
Yeah, you know these kids today, man. He probably paid about $200 for them things, man. AJ Sheldon, he's shown well today. Good move there.
Man, that was nice.
Good move.
Nice. Good stutter step,
Yeah.
little hang dribble, crossover finish.
And I've seen where he's got I follow him, and he's got the one where he's dunking now, and that just gives it. Oh, good defense from Lyles. To go back to Sheldon, man, that
Yeah.
gives a kid so much confidence when you know you can throw it down, because now the layups, the drives become so much easier.
Good sir. Shout out to Dwayne, man. His dad,
Yes, absolutely.
head AD at Dublin Coffin, right?
Yep, Dublin
And,
Coffin. And his sister JC at Ohio
JC.
State.
Little
Great basketball
long
family.
secret, man. We both became head coaches at the same time in Tiffin. So when I was a head coach at Tiffin, my first year, it was Dwayne's first year at Heidelberg.
Okay,
And so
okay.
Heidelberg and Tiffin are the two college towns in Tiffin, Ohio. And so,
So you guys have some back-to-back games. I mean, some tough matchups.
yeah, well, so Tiffin at the time was NAI, and when I was coaching there, went to Division II, and Heidelberg was Division III. But there wasn't a lot within the community. The schools was rivals.
Hmm.
Didn't do a lot, together. But me being fresh and Dwayne being fresh, reached
Why
out
not?
to each other and said, got two college basketball programs in town. It's only going to help us both if our kids compete against each other. We're tired of playing each other, especially in the preseason. Kids get tired of playing each other in practices, and coaches get tired of that as well. And so, basketball family, man. IQ, like you said, his sister going to Ohio State, right?
Yep.
Yeah, she's already there, right?
Yeah, she's already there.
Okay,
Yep. Had a
yeah,
good season.
yeah.
Expecting a big one from her this coming year.
The
She's
defense
one
by
of the
K.
all-time great scorers in Ohio high school history. I think she scored 2,000 points 3 consecutive years.
Wow.
And that was Ryan Nutter. He's been playing well today.
This is a tough match. Like I said, Cade is a very tough and physical defender. So the score on that kid, good pass.
Kevin Royal. He'll head to the free throw line and close this one out. Team 4 looking to get their first victory.
This will be big, man. Kind of evening out. If not, it's going to be a quick event.
Mm-hmm. We've had some of those. Royal knocks it down. So just a quick update. Team 2 has 1 victory. Team 3 has 3 victories. Team 4 has 1 victory, and Team 1 still looking to get on the board. And again,
So who's this match? I'm sorry, Dio.
Oh, yeah,
Who's this match right here going to be?
We're going to have Team 4
Okay.
versus Team 2. Team 4 versus Team 2. And again, I just want to say we are here at Elevate Basketball Academy here in Dublin, Ohio.
Great facility.
Awesome for basketball, isn't it, man? And they got everything you want here. They got a full court. They got a half court. They got weights. Everything you want to get from the basketball perspective, you can get here at Elevate Basketball Academy. And again, score on air doing the streaming for us today on the 270 Hoops site, man. And it's just a great event and competitive event today. I like the energy in the building,
Man,
Andreas.
yes, nice. Nice. Even though I was, the team I predicted win is 3 once again, neither of us have a horse in the race. It's good to see another team win from a competitive standpoint.
Yes.
And I think the more that happens, the more the competitive juice is going to keep flowing here. This is so good though for Central Ohio, like you're saying, when you have Elevate and 270, DO, what you do, score on the air, all to come together and coming together to put something together for the kids.
Yeah, that's why I was glad you was here today, man. When
Yeah,
Zach hit me, I was like, let's go.
yeah, man,
We'll do
yeah.
this. No problem here. And I'm gonna tell you, Andreas, man, the thing that I love most about
Mhm,
these events,
mm,
the camaraderie it builds.
mm,
Right? You're not with all of your teammates. You're
mhm,
here as yourself. So you've got to communicate with these players. You
mhm.
got to communicate with the other individuals here. I think so sometimes, or a lot of times, or too many times, young people get in
Mm.
this little world of their own, right?
Yep.
And they make it difficult to communicate. And these events like this, man, they can have long lasting lifetime friendships that you have. You go off to college and these might be the people that are changing the world one day. You know what I mean? And I like to think that we had a small part in, helping them build that relationship.
That's a great point, man. I know that's at least my experience with athletics. From the youth teams I played in, whether it's football and basketball, to this day,
Yes,
those guys I still stay in contact with, and especially at
absolutely.
high school, they used to make fun of us, like, oh, here come the Independence boys, but that's we played together a lot, and didn't have a lot of opportunities like that. Man, do you remember the in the city, man, when they used to have the rec centers?
Yeah.
Used to, yeah, so basically the rec centers used to have their leagues. Then if you won that league, you got the opportunity to play the other schools.
Yes.
So like I said, this type of event is creating that, and you don't have many of them anymore. So
Jaden Nervous matched up against Devin Royal. I like to see when Royal defensively takes a challenge for a perimeter player. It shows his athletic ability as well. That was a tough shot there from Cole Fisher.
oh yeah,
He was
like I
beat up.
said, Cade ain't giving up nothing. He's not giving up anything.
Javen Simmons looking for some work outside. Okay. I like that matchup right there. Javen Simmons with the handle and then the pull up.
Oh yeah, two lovely lefties. Shout out to the lefties, man.
Good look there.
And that's the point we were saying with the JV. You hit a three.
hmm
Now next possession, run to the basket, dunk it.
What a big man should do.
Just don't hang out there the whole time.
Right. And a good pass from Nervous.
Very good pass.
Baffert tough. Offensive rebound. Out to Cook. Misses that triple. Nervous with the rebound. And the thing I like about Nervous, man, is that he has a natural handle, right? Not necessarily a point guard,
Hmm.
but a wing player with distribution on the mind, as well as I know I got the ball so I can get mine anytime I want, but let's
Hmm.
look for other players. You gotta like that, especially for the team that he's gonna be going to in high school.
He's just active, man. It's my
Yes.
first time seeing him, but you just ever watch some games, man. You just keep noticing the guy, whether they're shooting, they're passing, they're deflecting it. He just ran out on
Loyal.
the guy.
Yep.
He probably should have put his hand up, but
Yep.
but he's active. He tried to get the offensive rebound, and
That activity. I totally agree with what you said, 1,000,000%. Geis, the pull up.
the rebound.
All right, Dalen Swain.
I think Dalen is one of 5 kids out of the 23 class um, that's
He
here
just,
today.
yeah, he just picked up offer too, didn't he?
He did. Yep. Got Chase Walker here, 23. Ryan Nutter, 23 class, and Dalen,
Tassos pick.
Devin, and Carter.
So some really young players still developing, but
Yeah.
already showing their wares.
Yep.
Good defense there from Cook playing the passing lane.
which might be challenging if you think about it a little bit um, for Team Four. Out of their six, three of them are a class of 23. But all these kids are able to compete and compete at a high level.
Yeah. Dalen Swain, good move there. Missed the shot, but
Yeah, Dalen just got to stick with it.
mhm.
Uh, Struggling a little bit right now to get into his spots, but the move is there, his game is there. Good pull up. Just need one of those to go.
And again, when you look at his frame as well, when he gets to the next level, or as he progresses over these next couple years, when those little fives and tens start adding up, he's going to be a whole different player.
Man, there's no question about it. Once again, got the part of the game you can't teach, man.
It's the height.
Yeah, man. Dribble, pass, shoot,
Yeah.
size and length.
Yeah.
It's a kid that
Maceo
likes to
Williams
make
did
the
that.
right plays. So feels like that, man. It's just a matter of time till it all comes together for him.
He's going to be a good one, isn't he?
Oh, absolutely. You get to see it plays like that. That's strength more so than anything
Yeah,
else.
yeah, for sure, for
You're
sure.
going to be able to bump those guys off and finish those plays.
Cook off on that triple.
Got to remind me, man, when our next dead peer, if we have one, I got a question for you. So
Okay.
I forget.
I ain't going to let you forget. Jaden Geis, a deep one.
Go downtown.
Now, when this young man, if he heats up,
Yes, sir.
he can really, put on a show out here, as he did in the last challenge we had. And just shout out to his father, man, Jermaine Geis, one of the great players at Westerville South High School.
Absolutely.
Went on to Butler, had a great career, and he's here today watching his son, and that family, father son basketball
Yeah,
love.
man.
And shout out to his sister as well, another just great basketball family, the Geis
Yeah.
family.
Guy's just a great guy, man. Um,
Maceo
Yeah.
Williams, deep one.
just known them through the years. Played against each other more than played with each other, but a guy, man, was just difficult to defeat, man. Not only was he a good player, man, just his understanding of the game, man. Jermaine he played, didn't make a lot of mistakes. A big guard, man. Like I said, just understood how to play the right way. But like I said, great guy as well. He coaches the girls, right, over at Westerville
Yeah.
South. Yep. Shout out to Westerville South girls team, Coach Guys.
And- all right, so where we at? 12,
12-9.
9.
Yep.
Ohaji in the mid post. Face up, gets where
That's
he
a good
wants.
move.
It is,
That's a
man.
good move.
Just took his time, knew where he wanted to go.
Yeah, man. Rip through, face up, 2-foot finish with the jump hook. I'm a huge fan of the jump hook, man. I feel like you're a big man. You get on the block, man, if you don't got a jump hook. Got Maceo with another stuff. Kid have huge hands, man. That's why that ball comes off. So if you ever know Maceo see his hands, man, they're huge.
Maceo Williams gets the last 2 points, heads to the free throw line.
Uh-oh.
And there it is, the proving grounds. Those free throws, they come into play. That would have given Team 2 their second win, and now Team 4 is going to have opportunities.
I would like for them to play through ET in this possession.
Yeah.
He's posting them here. Jason's doing a good job defending it, but there he has it.
On the other block now.
Face up, pull up, Bosch.
Bosch-esque. Yeah, he does have some of those similarities.
Yeah, man.
Good defense. Yep. They're doing just what you said. Run it through ET.
Yeah, all these guys are obviously capable. They wouldn't be here. If I'm trying to get a bucket right now, I'm definitely going through Pasos or ET. It's a good defense by TK, getting up
Love
and contesting that jump shot.
Dice, the drive. Misses that one.
Yeah, another good move attacking the basket.
Yes.
Just got to finish it.
ET. And he'll head to the free throw line and close this one out for team 4. And you see how important that free throw is.
It's huge. It's everything, really.
Yes, it is. And now we keep on playing. And these are the moments when they get to their high school teams, close game, you're in the district, you're in the tournament, and you gotta make, you gotta go 7 for 8 to close this game out.
Yep.
You have to.
Yep.
Shout out to our referee too, man. I don't know his name out there, but I want to give him a shout out because we got 2 of them. Because it's some order. I like to have it. Javen and Maceo, the big men working together.
Yeah. 2 bookends for Gahanna there.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like Maceo knew exactly where Javen was going to go with that. Looked like they played together before or something. Which is going to be interesting because last year, if I'm not mistaken, you can correct me if I'm wrong, I think they pretty much subbed for each other. I don't know if they played a lot.
And not as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as they will this year.
Man, they got to be out there this year, right?
Yeah, you would think so. And when you just look at that Gahanna team, man, Maceo, Javen, and Jarius, and then you add Sean Jones to that mix.
Yeah, yeah.
They're going to be right back where they were last year.
Yeah, a lot of teams, obviously, we don't, get to see them. They're not at all these events. We don't see all those guys, but that Gahanna's group is definitely a group that we've seen our eyes on all of their guys, and it seems like all of them have gotten better.
Yes, they have. They have.
So
no question.
Yep. So shout out to Gahanna and Coach Tony, man.
Yeah, whether it's physically, the improvements that Maceo's made with his body, he looks great now, and that's another one. Like always look at, I even think about this with Caleb Weston, just to, not that I'm comparing Maceo to Caleb, but when you think about Caleb and the weight he lost, right now is where he's at to now build the strength back. And the same thing's going to happen for Maceo. You lose some of that, the extra. And then when the college team goes and puts the muscle in now you see a real player. Jarius misses that one. Simmons with the rebound. Now Simmons, he's already cut up.
Yeah, man. No, Maceo. I mean, I think your reference is so true. But Maceo have always had the skill set. But when he dropped the weight, you can see that he's a lot stronger now. He's just more productive. The stamina's way different. All those things are there. 2-0 for Team 1. This opportunity, they got to get a lead. Get a win here. Andre Irvin, which I coined the term. I hear it being used a lot right now, pound for pound.
Yeah, pound for pound.
But just pound for pound, man, one of the tougher competitors that you're going to see in Central Ohio. And he gets really after it. He's in the gym a lot.
Yeah, he puts in the work.
Man, he puts in a lot of work, man. A lot of work.
The pull-up, Irvin.
Yeah.
Right on cue.
Right on cue, man. 5-0. Like I said, I would love to see after a basket like that, his teammate, high school punk Jason, man, get up and, like I said, pick up full court, man. Try to be disruptive defensively.
Nervous with the pull-up mid-range.
Man, really smooth.
He looks like a basketball player.
Yeah.
I I was disappointed though because he didn't wear long sleeves today, and I asked him about it, and he said I wore them last week, man. I didn't want to do it again, and I'm a fan of the long sleeve basketball player,
Yes, sir.
so I told him let's make that a staple.
Give me one
So
of your
pull up.
give me one of your top long sleeve basketball players. High school, college, pro, it don't matter. Just a guy that come to your mind
That's an interesting question, man.
with the
Um,
long.
and I don't know. I don't know if I even have one. It's just
Okay.
something about the look of it. Because when you think basketball, you think of the short jersey. You
hmm
don't
What
think
about the
long
what
sleeve.
about the tights? You big on
Nah,
the tights?
not necessarily.
Okay.
Not necessarily. But I'm with anybody's fashion swag as long as you're out here on the court getting it in. I'll rock with
hmm
it.
Productivity, my man.
Guys looking for the pick, gets it, tough shot there.
Yeah.
And Foster with the rebound. I didn't even know who Foster was, man. He had cut his hair.
Yeah.
I was like, who is that young man? Tough shot there.
Yeah.
Williams on the tip out. TK. TK showing some explosion today, man.
And TK is one of my favorite high school guys just in transition because I I know he'll go up and punch it,
Yeah.
and I know he don't care about it. And it's a good opportunity that he's gonna throw it down. There you go. Got the switch.
Irvin again.
Yeah,
Irvin, two.
that's great pace by Andre. I like that off of it. Pro the screen was patient, wanted to get it inside. He wasn't there. Fake that pass, hit that shot.
Nice one forcing a couple looking to match up with Irvin, but Irvin's played him well.
Yeah,
TK, he talked about it,
yeah,
man. Look at that.
yeah, man. And then that's what it is, man.
Good challenge
More
at
than
the rim.
likely Dre and you know guys know each other. You can tell the way they checking ball there. And Dre's getting some productivity, and Jaden's trying to get some get back.
Yeah. That's a good move. That was a good move there from TK. The ball fake,
Yeah.
came back, got his feet set, knocks down the triple.
Yeah, the ref was pretty clear that he wasn't guessing that one. He was
They
pretty
tried
clear.
him, didn't
Yeah, they tried
they? They
him.
tried him.
Nah. So I'm pretty clear on this one. I don't need no help.
Irvin again.
Good kick
Kicked out
out.
Martin. The good defense there from Maceo. Josh Whiteside underneath to get the basket. And team one, a basket away.
Been really impressed with Dre this game. I know we're talking about it, but I mean both ends of the floor. He's making plays on the offensive end and playing stellar defense on guys here.
Yep. Andre Irvin willing his team to a victory. They're looking to get one here. Oh, and the turnover. No need to be in a rush. You only need one basket. You got a 5-point lead.
And as well as Dre is playing, and you look at the team that he has, and a lot of bigs is for them to win. He's going to have to finish it off, whether that's him scoring it
Yep.
or him putting another teammate in a good position here, and they're going to finish it off. More than likely, he's going to be with the ball in his hand. I mean, Jason is obviously capable as well. And there it is.
Irvin. Look at TK, man.
Yeah, he flies,
Starting
man.
for the rebound. All right, 12-7. Team one with the lead.
Team one still looking to get the first W. Team two, this could be huge. It'll give them their third and He won. Now they'd be tied up.
Mason, yo,
Team three.
offensive rebound, and he made sure he got that one down. The flush, 9-12. I need to stop here. Chase Walker looking to go to work. Chase Walker.
It's a good take. I was hoping Chase would get a touch late in this game. I mean, nice touch, lefty, great frame, soft touch on the free throw.
All right, they got it. Team one got their first victory, so now everybody's in the scoring column. And team three still with the lead. So
Yeah.
team one will now take on team three. Here we go. Shout out to my guy, Coach Lim, man. He's always a fixture at these events, man.
Lim dog.
The kids love him. Always got an opinion on social media.
You know, man, Lim go. Lim is built to go against the grain. Man, we had such a good time during the Nuggets Lakers.
I seen y'all,
Yeah, man, that was fun, man.
AJ Sheldon, the triple.
That's a good shot. That was a lot of fun. That guy don't like the Joker, man.
The Joker is a great player, man. He's a great player.
So we're sliding into the NBA subject.
No, yeah, go ahead.
So we're sliding in, and so this is a question I have for you.
Okay.
Did LeBron make the right play?
Absolutely. No question about it. He had 5 people guarding him, man, the whole team basically. You gotta kick that out. So I mean, you bring up LeBron, man, and you know, man, I don't want to hop off too much into this, but
You can sprinkle into it a little bit.
I don't have many knocks on LeBron at all, if any. The one thing that I say when I talk about him as a basketball player, LeBron James never had a signature move. He never had that thing to go to. The Michael Jordan fadeaway, the Larry Bird, yes sir, Whiteside with the 2-hand
Flizash.
hammer, yes. Elijah Wan had a dream shake. Everybody had something that they went to in crucial moments, and because he didn't, that he never was a comfortable free throw shooter. He never was a natural scorer. You know
Wow,
what I mean?
good day.
Whiteside again, off the vert this time. You got that, a true vert.
It's amazing what happens when you get a dunk and how your defensive effort picks up.
Every time.
He gets a dunk and then he rips arguably the best guy in the gym today. He had some help, but
yeah, so I mean that's just my thing, man. He definitely made the right play. Just speaking on the basketball term,
Yeah,
man. But
yeah.
I mean, look, you know this, man. Social media is set up for that debate. I seen some of the comments from people showing Michael Jordan passing out to John Paxson and passing out to Steve Kerr. You know, I mean, guys.
So we all has our opinion. Who's right, who's wrong. I'm going to agree with you. And honestly, for me, I'm like, man, this is simple. Like, like y'all fishing here, man. Could he take it? Yeah, man. But dude, he drove, man. 3 got 15 million. He drove. Yeah.
Lim, what up?
Shout out Coach Lim, man. We just shot you out, buddy.
Walker with the pass with a stolen by Sheldon. And the one thing I love about AJ Sheldon and Amani Lyles, man, we can talk about him all day long.
Yeah.
From barbershop to the Elevate Basketball Academy. But I want to say Sheldon, man, I love what he does on defense. He's always in the passing lane. and you see him now on the defensive rebound and the push out, and that's just something that you can't teach. He will pick up 94 feet, but you love that
Yep.
in the half court, he's always looking, how can I get my hands on the
Yep.
ball? Love that.
When you're a coach, there's nothing like having a guy on the court, especially for me, a point guard that you know what you're going to get out of him.
Hmm. Hmm.
Level head. They're going to know when to pass and know when to shoot it, run the team. They're going to defend. And Sheldon have those qualities. I mean, he's just as solid as they come.
Yep. 7-6 in this one. Amani Lyles, man, he looks like he's going to be like 6'11", doesn't he?
Man, listen, if he gets 6'11", he might go in the lottery. Amani at 6'11",
He's grown. I mean, when we first
yeah,
started talking about this young man, he was like, that 6'4" ish, 6'5" ish. He's legitimately like 6'8" right now. But wait till we stand up and come on over here, man.
yeah,
That's a big man,
yeah.
a big young man.
Nutter on the rebound.
I just love the way he plays. He plays hard, makes very decisive moves. Not a lot of thinking in this game. He just plays hard. I like
Yeah.
that.
After that 23 event, there's nothing he's put online or anything like that. But
Irvin and Whiteside,
yeah,
let's go.
Nutter does have Division One programs that are currently contacting and reaching out, and um, is a direct reflect from these events out here. So yeah, Josh is doing what Josh should be doing, man.
Oh, what a
Wow,
shot from Sheldon.
that's tough.
Degree of difficulty, 10. Walker, triple.
It's one thing as a smaller guard to get in there. It's another thing to finish.
Yes. And when you just think about what Pickerington Central has, man, on that roster over there, it's so scary. Because I'm just looking at Zakai Alexander, and I'm like, wow, you add him that into Royal, Garner Wallace, and
I think Zakai, man, is going to be the biggest
surprise.
surprise for guys who just don't know that central program is loaded, and you got to wait your turn unless you just come out the gate. And he waited his turn, and that junior year, I seen him in the summer at the Ohio State team camp, and I'm like, man, this kid is like is on his way, man. And ages matter, A lot of kids are, older for their grades now. Like I said, this kid just turned 17, so in a lot of ways, mostly, man, he's going to senior year. He'll be a junior.
Yeah.
Imagine a kid like that in our junior class. Like, yeah. So when you compare that, and you can't, you haven't totally done it yet, but I think he's definitely on the way.
And the colleges like that too. They like somebody that can continue to grow up under their program, and they're not already getting a finished product that's coming in at 18 years old.
Yep.
Monty Lyles.
Uh-oh.
Amani and Chase, they played in a couple of these, and Amani, he goes at Chase.
Okay. You noticed something. You done seen something.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. Definitely.
Okay, I'm gonna have to keep my eye on it.
Nine eight. We got a competitive game here. We'll get some of the moisture up.
See that the Sheldon Irvin matchup has switched. Andre's on Nutter now.
And they got Stephen Martin on Sheldon. Lyles.
You called it out, sir.
Man,
You called it out.
he's so good. 12-8.
Almost too unselfish in the interior there.
Yeah, for Chase, yeah,
Yep.
you gotta go up with that. Irvin looking to get the team back going. Lyles claps it up on defense. Irvin the triple, in and out. Alexander with the rebound. Looking for Nutter. Nutter, good pass to Bloodworth underneath. Could have went straight up with that. Martin. Good hustle there from Whiteside. Martin again.
It's getting late. A lot of J's going up, but then short.
They played, we played what, 6 games.
Whiteside definitely his breakout game.
Yeah. When you look at Whiteside and Simmons, both kind of similar in their makeup.
Yeah.
But one thing about them both very explosive when they get into that paint area.
Yes.
Lyles.
I don't know if we said it enough yet, but Lyles is good.
Flat out, man.
Lyles is good, man.
Ride this dude.
Oh.
He missed the easy one.
I mean, as of right now, at least we could see, that would be the only flaw. I
Right
mean,
now.
looking up close and personal, I think he's missed 2 of those maybe.
Like he looks like a 25-point per game basketball season coming up for him.
That young man is going to be a problem. There's no question about it.
Good move there from Irvin with the hesitation and a good recovery from Sheldon.
Dre's so tough, man. Pound for pound, man. It's not backing down.
They're looking for Walker underneath. Lyles playing that tough post defense. And our referee wants to see it stay on this end.
Yes, sir. Hey, you always want to see the refs blow the whistles with confidence.
Yeah.
And that's what you see. I mean, they seem to be pretty sure about their calls.
Whiteside will stay here again. He was banged up.
What's the rules? Nothing easy.
No easy ones, man. No easy ones. And I love when they play like this.
Wow, good cut.
Just in and out. The run out for Nutter.
That's unfortunate because that was a really good cut by Dre at the top of the key. Left it short. Point guard went to the basket. Nobody got out. Good pass out ahead.
You see the confidence in all the other kids when Nutter heads to the free throw line. They get up.
Warm up the buses, man. That's what we say. Warm up the buses.
Man. So that was Team 3. They get their 4th victory. So Team 3 versus Team 3, 4 victories. Team 2 with 2 victories. Team 1 and Team 4 with 1 apiece. And this will be Team 3 versus Team 4. Team 4, they need to keep the proving grounds going with this one. They need a win right here.
Yeah. I think it's just a little bit tougher for this team, like I said.
Caleb
playing with the three to 5 younger kids.
Yeah.
Guys like E.T. and K, those other guys, man, they really have to lead the way.
Royal missed a couple easy ones there. Alexander,
good
pass over to Sheldon. Swain with a tough shot in and out.
What do you think about it? Both of those takes by Royal and Swain at the basket right over the top, just,
young players.
Young players just not dropping. Tassos, obviously another good player, is going to be the first sub here. Good take.
Good defense from Bloodworth. Went straight up with Ohaji on his hook shot on that one.
Yeah, that's length on length right now. Both of them dudes are scratching their knees,
Yes.
standing straight up. Man, that face-up game is tough. ET got to finish that. When he reverse pivots and get into that face-up game, that's tough to defend.
Matter again. They're just running. They're playing defense. Team 3 is and you look at Team 3 right now, and this is without Lyles. Lyles getting a breather.
Lyles is getting a breather. 7-0.
Yeah.
It's coming in now to finish him.
Yeah. Netter will take a break. Good matchup again here. Bloodworth. The pull up. Good defense there from Carter Reese. Tassos Cook. See if they can get Team 4 on the board here. Royal.
One thing we haven't talked a ton of, I'm really watching this possession here, is Reese Alexander from a communication standpoint. Last shot, Bloodworth took, really wasn't happy with it. Kind of mentioned something to him, but on the way down the court, I mean, he's been talking this whole possession. Yeah, he just got up there too.
Yeah.
No, he got springs too, man. Yeah. If you ain't noticed, man, upside wise.
And I just like his look physically, you know, just
Look how those guys are talking, man.
yeah.
I got ball, calling a switch shot.
Tassos Cook. He has a good frame, Alexander does.
Absolutely.
Lyles. That was good defense there from AT. On the board now, they look to get back-to-back baskets.
Sheldon looking to slow it down a little bit.
Yep. Team 3, they can put a stranglehold on the proving grounds with a victory here. Sheldon to pull up. Thiem over to Swain. Back to
Wow,
Thiem.
good slip.
They were kind of close there. They didn't get a good separation. Cook. And Lyles looking like a superhero out there. Thiem.
Yeah, ET needed one of them to go.
Yeah.
They're hanging around, man.
Yeah. With his frustration, I thought he
Team
was going to
4.
try to hammer it in there.
I thought so too.
I did.
I was thinking of possession before, like, dude, you capable. Go ahead and put him in the rim, man.
Bloodworth, yeah. That's such a good move. The shot didn't go, but just the idea of it.
I agree, man. Hard jab. He been going left. They thought they was going left. One dribble. Highly skilled shot.
Oh, again.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
I mean, twice. Are you
This
serious,
is
Sheldon?
SportsCenter.
Man, that's some toughness too, man.
Yeah.
I mean, the layup itself is art, but the toughness, playing through the physicality, and then the free throw knockdown as well.
And he finished on the other side of the rim
Yes.
with the spin on it.
But the second time,
Yeah,
both of them, I just need to see more for that.
yeah, amongst the trees. I mean, that's tough.
All right, this is basically our championship game as we predicted in the beginning. 5 wins for Team 3,
If anybody could get him,
Team two.
it's definitely team two.
What's up? You alright, man? My man.
Kai Alexander, Bloodworth.
Okay, Bloodworth done figured a way to be productive.
He likes the offensive glass.
But once again, what you talked about from the beginning, you got size and length. Jumper's not happening, so what he's deciding to do, get close to the basket
Yep.
and be productive.
Yes.
Just be productive. Offensive rebounds and putbacks is productivity.
Absolutely. Lyles with a nice step over.
I think Bloodworth might have got hurt on that last possession.
Nervous with the triple.
I think Zach might have missed the 4 points. I think the white team has four, right?
Yeah, the white team definitely has four. Lyles and no, other way, the other way. 4-3. Yeah, and then four for them. Yeah. There it is. Bloodworth and Lyles, wasn't it? Yep. This strong
And all
takeover.
these positions are going at it. I'm just biased with the point guard position.
It's
These
so
point
good.
guards, man, they are going
Man,
at each other, man, as they're attacking the basket.
when you talk about nervous again, just being active, being around the ball.
You look at every team's point guard, man.
He mentions Alexander.
It's coming, my friend. What month is this? October?
Yeah,
Got December?
yeah.
It's going to be a punch.
9-5. Team three. They're looking to close out.
Scoring
Proving grounds.
a lot on offensive rebounds, man.
Yeah. And they all, I mean, they're all so strong just physically. Lyles and look at Alexander there again on the rebound, even though he missed out on it. But Javen Simmons there getting the easy one inside. But that's it. 6 wins for team number three, man. I want to just run through the title team again here.
Yeah.
AJ Sheldon, Ryan Nutter, Makai Bloodworth, Caleb Connor, Amani Lyles, Akai Alexander. All those young men played tremendous
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
And just for the rest of the teams, team number one, Andre Irvin, Stephen Morton, Jarius Jones, Jason Foster, Josh Whiteside, Chase Walker. Team two, Jaden Geist, Tyler Kinberg, Jaden Nervis, Maceo Williams, Javen Simmons, and Cole Fisher. And then team four, Kay Bafford, Tassos Cook, Dalen Swain, Devin Royal, Mahaji Thiam, and Porter Reese. Just your
Yeah.
thoughts, man, as we go ahead and wrap this up about not just what you've seen today and just calling the game and your
Yeah,
experience and
man. Yeah, first of all, a lot of fun. Once again, thank you for having me on with you, Dio, man. It was good to chop it up. And like I said, with Jim Rats, man, good to talk about basketball. Biggest thing for me, it was a joy just, again, see how hard the kids competed. That was big. We saw a lot of big time plays. I think I think Team Three just found a way to find chemistry early, but they did it primarily on the defensive side of the ball.
yep,
And I think on the offensive side of the ball, the guys that, excuse me, quote unquote, was supposed to be taking shots was the one that was taking shots. And to be completely honest with you, I think any team probably out here with the money on, as of right now, the way it's looked, they're going to give themselves an opportunity to win. And so, um, but I think all the kids at the list that didn't do something well.
yes,
Um, and that's what you want. That's what you want at these events on a Sunday. It's going in exactly. You want to see guys get out here and get after it. So that was my takeaways. What about you, Dio?
again, like you said, man, Amani Lyles, he was the man. He showed it again here at these events. I thought, just to kind of go through, I thought Josh Whiteside, he really played well for Team One.
Yeah,
Again, his size and his explosion, what he's able to do inside the paint. Jarius Jones, again, he's had a great summer.
yeah,
For Team Two, I was really impressed with Tyler Kinberg, his athletic ability,
yep.
and again, Jaden Geist really good, and again, Jabin Simmons. um, Team Three again, AJ Sheldon. I love Makai Bloodworth. I think he's going to be a young man to keep an eye on when we get to the city league. And then you talk about Team Four. Kay Bafford was really good. Tassos Cook and Haji Theum definitely was really good as well today. So
Yeah,
some really good basketball players here in Central Ohio. Uh, and I just can't wait to get to the season, man. We're going to finish out this football and get it going. But I want to go ahead and close it out with that, man. Again, thank you to Zach Fleer for putting on these events, man. Thank you
absolutely.
for
Yeah.
hopping on with me today, man. I was kind of tired of riding solo. I wanted to have some back and forth with
No, I
somebody,
appreciate
man,
it.
and you was the perfect guy to come in and
I
help
appreciate
with
it.
that, man. Adam Dale School on there, another great job, man. Shout out to all the coaches that watched this event, and
Yep.
they'll be getting in contact with some of these young men. Hopefully, all of them to give them some more options for their future as well, man. And we'll see you next Sunday. Before we go, next Sunday, man, is going to be special. The young ladies will be here.
The ladies are going to be in the house.
Yes, man. Reynoldsburg got some young ladies. They're talking title or nothing this year. We'll
Okay.
have some of their players here.
Okay.
Newark is going to have some young ladies here.
Mm,
After Centric will be represented as well. And
mm.
if you know what we've done over the last couple of years from Central Ohio when it comes to the players we've had here on the ladies side of basketball, and what
Yeah.
we've sent out. Talking about
Absolutely.
Tennessee, talking about Ohio State,
Oh yeah.
uh, Malia
Donna's All
Perry,
American. Yeah.
Vincent. Yeah, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? So
Yep.
we've got another group of those young ladies coming up, man, and we're going to have them here on the Proving Grounds next week, and really excited for that as well. So,
That's dope, man.
yeah,
That's dope. Just for the ladies, obviously, to get their opportunity and get their stage as well, man. It's huge for Central Ohio basketball for both boys and girls. So
yeah,
something to look forward to.
it should be fun, man. So, with that being said, man, for Andres James, I'm Derek Owens Jr. of the Central Ohio High School Showcase. Shout out to the whole 270 Hoop staff, Zach Fleer, Jason Morrow. Man, and we'll see you guys next week here, man, for the Proving Grounds. We'll have the ladies on deck and
The
they're ready to
ladies
get
will
after it.
be in the house.
Yes, sir. We'll talk to you guys next week. Be good.
All right, my man.